Hi, everyone, and welcome to this week's weekly Wizarding Profile. This week, we're focusing on Helga Hufflepuff. Helga Hufflepuff, as many people may know, is one of the four founders of Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. She is the founder of House Hogwarts. Helga Hufflepuff is of a Welsh descent. She was born circa area of 1993 and 993 for that one as well. She, as I said, founded House Hufflepuff. Her, along with Rowena Ravenclaw, Godric Gryffindor, and Salazar Slytherin, built Hogwarts Castle together and established the Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, kind of around that time as well. Helga Hufflepuff's main traits are that she took loyalty, hardworking, patience, and tolerance and treated them equally, as that's what she wanted in her students. That's what she looked for in people. Where Godric focused on courage, Salazar Slytherin had that focus on ambition, Rowena was maybe intelligence or wit for those. She also had those main focuses inside of House Hufflepuff, but she took any student exactly how they were, and she believed everyone should be treated equal. She's very gifted with food-related charms, and many of her recipes are still used in the basis for feasts at Hogwarts. She also is the one that started the house elf work in the kitchen. So with house elves, if you know, their house elves who work in the Harry Potter world are slaves, essentially, for many of them. The most well-known ones are Creature or Dobby. She started the work in the kitchens at Hogwarts so that elves would have a safe place to work and they wouldn't be mistreated or abused. One of the most well-known or famous parts of the Hufflepuff house is made an appearance in the Deathly Hallows films and books. It is a small golden cup that's been passed down from her generations to generations for the Hufflepuff family. It is believed, and I'm going to say this name completely wrong, Hepzibah Smith is the current one who used to have the cup that was stolen by Lord Voldemort, aka Tom Riddle. The cup was stolen and turned, spoiler alert, into a Horcrux curse. The Horcrux curse, as we witnessed in Deathly Hallows in the Chamber of Secrets, was destroyed by Hermione Granger with the Basilisk Fang for that as well too. Another thing that's really cool is if you tie back to Chamber of Secrets, with all the diary was also destroyed with the Basilisk Fang by Harry in Chamber of Secrets. So 2 Horcruxes were destroyed by Basilisk Fangs in the Chamber of Secrets, which is pretty awesome. And so that destruction of the cup was during the Battle of Hogwarts, and I believe, yes, for that as well too, that they got the cup in there. And the Horcrux, as you know, you may or may not have known, were pieces of Voldemort's sword that soul that had gotten divided up into different pieces and objects to help kind of expand and live his life. And Harry, Hermione, and Ron were on a journey to destroy them throughout Deathly Hallows, and they made appearances throughout the different books, but we just didn't know what they were until that time as well. As we kind of talked about and mentioned, Helga Hufflepuff is the head of House Hufflepuff for that as well too, and she is someone who's kind and someone that is loyal and sweet. She's always described as being good-natured for that as well too, and many people respected and adored her. When Salazar Slytherin proposed the concept that only that non-wizard-born children should not be allowed to go to Hogwarts, she objected to it, as well as did Godric Gryffindor and Rowena Ravenclaw objected to that as well, and that started and became part of that piece of what started kind of that division of House Slytherin versus a lot of the other houses, especially that Gryffindor versus Slytherin piece for that as well. One of the most famous Hufflepuffs was Cedric Diggory in Goblet of Fire that we know of. He was a Hufflepuff as well. As I've mentioned, Helga Hufflepuff is the founder of House Hufflepuff. Most of the traits that people in House Hufflepuff represent are diligence, dedication, fairness, patience, tolerance, modesty, loyalty, hardworking. Some people always kind of look at House Hufflepuff, they're like, oh no, I don't want to be a Hufflepuff, like it's a bad thing or it's a wrong thing or it's like the weak house or the last house. And I, to be honest, I was guilty of that in the past, of being like, oh, Hufflepuff, you're a Hufflepuff. I was like kind of using that as a joke to make fun of But a Hufflepuff is just as strong and just as worthy as a Ravenclaw or a Gryffindor, or even a Slytherin, that they have that as well too. Being fair, being patient, being kind, being loyal, being hardworking, those are not bad traits to have in that. Those are traits that Helga Hufflepuff respected. Those are traits to an extent that a member of House Hufflepuff will exhibit or have. All of them or some of them or one of them. But those are good traits to have. And so Hufflepuffs are strong and great people and following the line with what their house founder of Helga Hufflepuff. She also did teach and was head of House of Hufflepuff House as well for a period of time at Hogwarts. So Helga Hufflepuff, a little bit more information about her if you hadn't had much more information about her before. She is a very good character, and I, doing more reading with her, thoroughly kind of enjoyed her, the little information that we have about her, and a new respect for House Hufflepuff that I have as well. So thank you for tuning in. Next week, we will be taking a look at Hermione Granger. So that'll be exciting, exploring the witch of Hermione Granger. And we'll delve in a little to her character profile, who she was in Hogwarts and who she was after. Thank you for watching.